Hi lovely, welcome back to the Manor. My name is Mindy. My channel here is all about beauty, fashion and organisation. And today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a 10-minute get ready with me. This is just a quick 10-minute makeup look if you're rushing out the door or you don't like spending too much time in the morning. So everything that I have here on my face took 10 minutes to do. So if you would like to know how to get a look like this, just keep on watching. Okay, we're back. We're barefaced. So look, I really enjoy taking my time of the morning doing my makeup. I generally make sure I wake up a little bit earlier so I can take, so 20-30 minutes getting ready. It's quite like therapeutic. It's a really nice start for the day for me. But that doesn't suit everybody, and also some days you just don't have the luxury of 30 minutes to sit down and do some makeup. So what I want to show you today, as I mentioned in the introduction, is just a 10-minute routine to make you feel, put together and pretty for the day. So these are just the basics that I wouldn't skip. Very beginner friendly. Nice and easy. So the first thing is I'm not going to mention every product that I'm using. If you are interested, I will list it down in the description box below for you, but yeah, product is not really what today's about. You can do this with any makeup that you've got at home. First tip is I will never not do my base. So prepping my skin for makeup is really important. It will last throughout the day and really help my skin in the long run. You can do this with your normal sunscreen. You can do this with moisturizer. I've got a moisturizing primer here that I'm using. I work in an office with no windows. I generally don't put sunscreen on a daily basis. On my days off, I definitely do if I'm, out gardening, or even like when I'm sitting at home, I do get rays through the window, which is really lovely. So I do put sunscreen on my face on my days off, but when I go to work, I know I'm not going to be in the sun like at all, except for my 10-minute drive to work, and I don't do that every day. So I just make sure I do put a primer or a moisturizer on my skin. Also, this video is probably going to be a bit longer than 10 minutes because I'm chatting with you, but if I was just doing this makeup by myself, it would take 5-10 minutes. It's a really easy one. The next thing I'm going to put on is foundation. I love, for a really quick look, like 2-in-1 products that do more than one thing. I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. So what that means is I'll put that on, it doesn't have to be this specific one. I just love things that do two things. So convenient. So what I'll do is put one layer of foundation on, and then if I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, I can go over a little bit more on those spots or redness. My skin is not too bad at the moment. I've got some lovely acne going on my chin, but I'm sure that's just because of masks. I bought some lovely silk masks, and then I've been using the normal disposable ones, so it is giving me a bit of acne, which I need to take care of. Alright, so I'm using a damp beauty blender for this. You can use a brush, you can use your fingers. You don't need to have, every tool available to you. Anything will do. Don't forget to come down your neck a little bit. You don't want that stark line between where your foundation finishes and your neck starts. And I always pop like a little bit on my ears as well. Especially when I'm hot, they go like a bit red, so it would really stand out if you forget your ears. On camera this looks really light for me, but in person it's like a perfect match, so trust me. I like a sponge for a more like natural everyday look. Makes the foundation kind of look like skin. This one here is like a medium or build it up to full coverage. You just do what's right for you. Like if you prefer if you've got like a skin tint or a tinted moisturizer. And then on any blemishes or redness that you want to cover up, just pop a little bit of concealer, like whatever works for you. The other thing which you wouldn't have noticed whilst I've been recording is with that base, just give it time to sink into your skin. Give that skin either the moisture that it needs, or if you use like a pore filling primer, just let that sink in a bit. The sunscreen do its job. You don't want to put your foundation right on top of your base before it has time to sink into the skin and give your skin those benefits. Otherwise it'll just mix with the foundation and it might not sit properly. So, you know, not too long. Just what I generally do, I get up and, you know, brush my teeth and then put my moisturizer on and then, you know, go about making a coffee. And then, yeah, when I'm ready to do my makeup, it's had time to sink in and do its thing. Base done. Can we just take a moment with my mug? Oh. If you haven't seen my introduction video to my channel, my cousin bought that for me for Christmas and I'm never drinking out of anything else again. It's beautiful, she's beautiful. Next thing, again, talking too much. Next thing is obviously with this base on, we're now looking a bit pale. We want to bring a little bit of colour and sculpt back to the base. I just do that with a bit of bronzer. I'm using the City Bronzer from Maybelline today. And all I'm doing now, you know, do what's right for your face shape. Do what you normally do. I kind of start here at that temple and work my way in towards kind of where my nose is. I have a little bit too much weight on at the moment, so I'm a bit like that's how I see me anyway, and this kind of just helps slim my face down a little bit. I also pop a little bit on the top here. Honestly, with like bronzer, I'm kind of looking at where, you know, the sun would like naturally give you a bit of a tan, a little bit on the nose, and then I always just do a little bit down here, one to sculpt that double chin a little bit, and two just to kind of help blend all that color in. Again, when you're looking in the monitor, it does look a little bit too light, but it's really not in real life. I don't know what's going on with the lighting there. So do you see, that's just made a bit of a difference to having that stark, bland foundation face and just brought a bit of shape, bit of colour back. Doesn't take long to do it all. The next thing that I've got here, again, is one of those 2-in-1 products. This particular one that I'm using is the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. The reason that I like this one is it's a blush, it's a cream blush, but it's got this beautiful shine to it. So I'm not having to reach for both a blush and a highlighter. This does the job of both of those things for me. It gives my cheeks color and then also gives that nice shine, which I personally like. So I'm not shy with the blush. I like the blush. If you're not a big fan of blush or anything, you can honestly just leave it at the bronzer if that's, you know, enough for you. I like the blush. Looks ridiculous, but hold on. Charlotte Tilbury. This is literally like liquid magic. Blends so easily. Can you see like that shine? So it gives my cheeks that color, but then also that highlight. It's just beautiful. So I kind of just bring that up into my temples a little bit, just to, I like the way that my face looks when, yeah, now I don't like, the thing is, don't smile put it on your cheeks, because then as soon as you stop smiling, your cheeks drop. Always, and this accounts for like any part of your makeup step, always keep your face in like its natural state, because if you know, eyeliner, you pull your eyeliner and then your eye pops back into its normal shape, I know eyeliner's not going to look the same. Look at that glow. I always want a bit more luminous too. You just can't have enough of this. So the next thing is something that I really think makes quite a difference. I've started doing this maybe for the last 12 months or so, and yeah, it just really makes a difference to my shape, and that's my brows. Never used to do anything with my brows, like they're dark and they're thick already, but what I find is if I do have like a couple of little sparse spots, so if I just fill those in with like a little micro pencil, not much, that's it, just filling in those little spots, and then I'll just take a little brush them up to where I want them, and then put in a tinted brow gel. So this one here I have from Mecca Max. It's my favorite because it adds a little bit of extra dimension with the tint. I've got like dark brows, but this is the medium color, so it does lighten them up a little bit, and I've got quite dark, thick hair, and this really holds them in place where I want them to be throughout the day. So I usually start in the middle. I don't want like a ton of density right here, so I'll start in the middle just to get a little bit off the brush with that tint, and then finish in the middle. Do you see that's made quite a difference to my brows? Like they're just a little bit more fluffier, a bit full, and I think that makes a difference to the face, like for me. Yeah, I wouldn't miss that step. So if I'm in a rush, I'm not going to do, if I've got 5-10 minutes, I'm not going to do like a full glam makeup look. I would go for what you hear around the internet being called a one and done, and that just means like one color that you put on your eyes and you're good to go, you're done. So I've got a fair few different shadows that I would classify as like my one and dones, the ones that I'm happy to put on and just go, and I'm considering doing a video about my favorite, but today I'm going to use this Smashbox Always On Cream Shadow. So it's just, see, it's like a little cream, and then it goes on and it dries matte, and it just gives like that nice wash of color. So I just put a bit, and it's like a really natural color. It's like the one I've got is like a pinky brown, and then I just take like a dense brush, just put that all over the lid. This one dries down pretty quickly, so put a little bit on and then move it around quick. Something that I've found has made a difference to my routine is just going under the eye as well. I really feel like that pulls the look together. Doesn't take very long, but really makes a difference. It really puts that dimension in your eyes, puts that color back in, and yeah, that's it. That's all I do. I've got the color Rose. It's a nice pinky brownie nude. I like it for my eye. Eyeliner, if I'm doing a one and done and I just want to look that little bit more put together, I think eyeliner really makes a difference, but we're going for like a quick 5-10 minute kind of natural pulled together look. I prefer to use a brown as an everyday opposed to a black. I like to use black when I'm going you know, like out for dinner or something, or I'm putting quite an effort into my eyes, but for an everyday I think brown is just a bit natural and just brings that little bit extra to the eyes. And I just put that on the outer third, outer half. This tiny little wing there. And now once I've put that on, I'm just kind of assessing as I go, but I'll just put like a little bit more of this cream shadow on underneath where I've done that little wing. I'm a bit of a woman of habit when it comes to my mascara. It took me quite a while to find the ones that worked for me. I've got quite like long lashes, but they're a little bit sparse, so I want, you know, that extra volume, and then I also want length because I like to be able to see that above my liner. And now I've found what works for me. Like I don't see myself varying from that. I see myself just continuing to buy these. So I want something that I can see above my lash. It's volume, it's lengthening, it doesn't smudge, like it doesn't give you those panda eyes, which a lot of mascaras do for me, because as I said, I've got like length to my lashes, so when I blink it can hit my eyes and my cheeks. I'll forever try new like blushes and foundations, and oh, we have a delivery. I love a good delivery. I ordered something from Mecca. They had like a Boxing Day sale, and they very rarely have sales at Mecca. I was very restrained. But I'm obsessed with the Glow Recipe products at the moment, and their avocado sleeping mask was half price. I had to get it and try it. I had to. Okay. Had to. Alright. So, 2 more things to finish up this 10-minute look. I promise you it doesn't take as long as it's taking me to record it. I just can't stop talking. Firstly, I find, and this, like, because with the eyes, you know, most people will stop here. This is enough for most people. This is plenty. You don't even have to do the eyeliner part if you don't want to. Just that one and done shadow is enough. I like the eyeliner, and what I think makes a real difference for me is like a little bit of shimmer right here in the corner. I have like a tiny little brush that's like a tiny little circle at the end, and I just pick up whatever shimmer. I've actually got this palette with me today, which is the Urban Decay Stone Vibes. Oh, so many shimmers. We might go in with like a pinky, because we did pink on the eyes. Usually I'll go with like a really bright like highlighter, but since we've got pink on, and we'll just put just like a little circle right in the middle. Oh yeah. I mean, for me, I just think, I hope you can see it with that lighting. It just really, like, to me, it just adds something. I love a bit of glitter. And then lips, and then we're done. So I've got the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk, and this Mecca Max, it's like the sheer lipstick in Reality Check is the shade. So it's like a lipstick cross a lip balm. It's bloody amazing. I have so many Mecca Max favorites. I think I'm going to have to do a video on that as well. So just line the lips. And I just kind of pat like smudge it a little bit, just makes it a little bit more natural. It's just that perfect colour. And then my little lipstick slash balm. Just grab some on my finger. Done. So this is it. This took, I mean, a lot of time while I was chatting away, but if I was just doing this in my bathroom by myself, 5 minutes, up to 10 maximum. I'd say 5. So I just think, you know, like, it doesn't take a lot of effort, but it makes me feel really pulled together for the day. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps you out in the morning just to get that 10-minute look pulled together. If you enjoyed or if it was helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel to see the next videos that I bring out. In the comments below, let me know of any future videos that you'd like to see. I have so many ideas, but I would love to hear your thoughts as well. Alright, bye guys!